attack warning. If an attack is expected, the sirens will sound a rising and falling note like this. These all mean that fallout is expected. Warnings of the attack and of fallout will also be broadcast. When the immediate danger of air attack or fallout has passed, the siren will sound a steady note like this.
Right, hopefully I'll see some people on. I'm just going to stream some more Fallout London. Because, yeah, this has been really good streaming this at the moment. I was potentially thinking about doing a stream on the riots today, but I think I'll do that properly tomorrow as a webcam one. Because basically I think apparently there's a shitload planned tomorrow, which, well, you know, meant to be peaceful protests that are going to turn violent, so, I haven't carried on the main quest since yesterday for anyone that comes on, but I have done quite a lot of other side content just so I could carry on levelling up and things, you know, and upgrading my weapons. Alright, Skull Gamer. I'm just going to flick my aircon off actually, because it's actually really cold in here now for a change. There we go. So yeah, since playing this yesterday, I've played a load more. I've just, in case you're getting a bit of repeat audio, I've just turned my phone's audio completely off. It was down to very low, but it's now completely off. Right, so I want to go to a vendor, hopefully. What, you is that Skull Gamer or me? Because I've got a couple of obsolete calibers, but as I was saying before, the thing is with those is they're technically firearms at the point of shooting them, so you can use them on a range and all the stuff like that. But, you know, it's, again, the nice thing with the obsolete ones is they're not classed as guns, they're just storage. But yeah, there's a lot of shit kicking off in the UK at the moment. Yeah, I've got, the thing is, a lot of stuff I've got is too cluttered, to be honest. Yeah, I've got a video on, yeah, cheers to America as well, but yeah, I was going to say, I've got a video coming out tomorrow on some, like, the cheap protective gear people can get for, like, the potential riots and all that stuff going on. Because I've already got, what was I going to say, I've already got, like, a load of, obviously, protective equipment, but a lot of people don't realise here there is stuff you can buy that isn't illegal, you know, where you can substitute it for other stuff if you needed to use it in defence, sort of thing. I did upgrade my halberd fully in this, so it should be quite good now. I mean, it was bloody good before, but... Oh yeah, the weird thing, I think the dog is broken in this, for anyone that doesn't know, because I've heard this from other people. So that's a dog that was the proper companion dog before, not dog meat from Fallout 4. But now it's sort of turned into dog meat from Fallout 4, and I've heard it can die. Because there's a problem in this game where basically there's a glitch where after a certain quest and you have to get a different companion, the dog doesn't actually like re-register as the NPC one again, it changes into a different one. But it's a Drench Rash is a more dangerous one. Yeah, it is. It's got a lot more health. Oh, no, that's quite fucking tough, that little ranch shrew. Right. Oh, and I need to. I think I'm already addicted to dog food, so I need to be careful with that. Go to a pharmacist at some point and get him to clear my Is that all of them now? Oh no, more. And I definitely need to use some stim packs because my limbs are fucked. Right, if we go into Tesco's rip-off, I think I might be able to Fesco. I think I might be able to get the kill. There's a huge giant fucking bloat fly in here that's actually quite creepy for anybody that has a bug phobia. Because one of the things they seem to have done in Fallout London is there's a lot of boss versions of the basic bugs that are huge, a bit like they did in New Vegas with like the giant rad scorpion queens or whatever they were. So there's like a bloat mother or brood mother or whatever it's called in here, which is just like a giant bloat fly. And I think I didn't kill it when I first came here because I was so low leveled and I didn't have much ammo. I should probably get one of my guns out for him. I'm doing the bloat flies and not Oh, there it is. Look at that big fucker. Yeah, it's a pretty creepy looking thing. Yeah, it's a lot easier than before because, well, it might kill my dog, I suppose, if that dog's not invincible. Loads of those. Yeah. Oh, is that it dead? There we go. Right, what did it get reduced to on the floor that I can now loot? Because I'm hoping it's dropped something that's lootable. I'm hoping that that's dropped something for the effort of killing it, but if not, it gave me a load of XP. Right, hopefully get some more people on in a bit to chat about stuff. Oh, I can't pick a master lock. Or does that just open into one of the rooms we were just in? One with the giant blowfly. Yeah, so that's just this one. Alright, I want to see if there's any remains of it that can be looted, because normally when you kill a big thing like that, they drop like a legendary type item. Sadly, I can't see where its remains are. But I know what they've done in this mod is some of the big bugs kind of have a smaller bug as the actual inside bit of it, if that makes sense. So I've worked out like the ladybugs, because it sometimes glitches and you see them. The ladybugs are like a cosmetic thing on the outside of a cockroach kind of thing. Ion brew, large bowl. Okay, so blood bug, whatever it's called over there. Is there anything lower down in here? So that's irradiated water, but is this just a literal, like a little tiny dot thing? Yeah. I'll use a rad away in a bit when I've got a bit more radiation, so I might as well just get my health back up to full with irradiated water. If there's officey looking bits up there, there should be a way of getting to those. Terminal before. Expert, no, I still need to level up my lockpicking one more time to get into those. So expert and master locks are ones I can't do, so I can do like normal and advanced, whatever they're called. Try not to fall through the floor. Get the oven mitts, so they can have asbestos in them in this. And all the junk anyway, I can just take to, what I just do now is just take all the junk so I can use it for weapon mods in the settlement. Oh, its body somehow went upstairs. Okay, that's weird. But no, it didn't have anything special on it. Yeah, but what an ugly bug. So yeah, this is us up here now, advanced, so I can get into that one. Oh, that's actually adhesive, which is something I want there, the duct tape. For whatever reason, Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 and everything, any of the games like based on the Fallout 4 thing, is duct tape, like adhesive, is the hardest thing to find for like crafting. So it's just like one of those really annoying sort of things that when you need adhesive for crafting, you're never going to find it. little shopping bags I'll take. 'Cause for some reason I remember those actually being worth quite a decent amount of caps for what they were. Oh, bloat lava. Not seen those before. Okay. Can you use newspapers for anything? I'll grab a load, because I have a feeling you might be able to use them for like wood or something as recycling. So that's the bit again that links to the back, isn't it? That's where the bloat mother was in there. Still the one, yeah. I'm assuming this just isn't a very big location to explore, the supermarket. A bit like the Super Duper Market in Fallout 3. That's because it's hit by the bloke. I was wondering if this is an irradiated toilet then, but no. Have I been in that little place? I don't think so, because I'm not on. So that's changed from that side. Okay, so there is something else I haven't seen yet in here. So I somehow need to get into that room there. So in theory, that would be at the very back and along. Again, that door's locked, so I can get to that one from the other side. So it should be down here somewhere. There should be a little bit on the left I've not gotten into before. This bit? Yeah, there we go. Right, hopefully we'll get a load of people on in a bit, because normally these streams have had quite a few people on, but like I said, just because I like playing Fallout London, I might as well stream it while I'm doing it and have a chat with people. But like I said, tomorrow I'm planning on doing a webcam stream talking about the riots, just because it's constantly going on in here, I know, on the news and everything, so that's probably everything to get from here. So I assume this has two doors, does it? Ah, I see, it's just, yeah, like they open on like a little square bit. Long load times again. so there's now this loading screen's not got any music or like things on it. Right, there we go. So yeah, both the doors are just those, aren't they? Mr. Handy Fuel, it's got oil in, whatever it is, that's useful. I'll go off and on the chat again just in case it's broken super early today. I think, yeah, nobody's online at the moment, really. I can probably do some bloat fly. I might make bloat fly. Okay, so apple, dirty water, and sugar make apple cider vinegar. Apple sauce seems more useful because that's one that you can actually use to gain like XP or something. Right, I ought to go to Thames Haven because I can sell off a load of junk I don't need there. And at Thames Haven as well, I can go to a doctor and cure my addiction. So I think it's I was addicted to dog food. But I can't see a status effect for that now, so... yeah, maybe it was one of those ones that wore off the, it's just a supermarket again, isn't it? The signs still say Super Duper Mart, so they need to change those. The bikes don't look in bad condition, considering they're 100 or so years after a nuclear war. Yeah, so Fesco literally is Tesco, isn't it? Yeah. Stag. They're good for their meat, so killing red stags I see. Okay, it's coming back. Something of interest? No, it's just a boarded up thing. Stinging nettles. Rad nettles, though. Yeah, if anybody's about to chat, obviously come in the chat and chat. Because I'm assuming YouTube's done the thing where it's not yet sent out the sort of notification properly to a lot of the regulars, so they're not on to chat. What I'll just do is message somebody in hopes that he's coming on, so cool. Send a message regarding it. Yeah, of course. As soon as anybody starts chatting, I'll start chatting back with you. But I will have to periodically, I think, close the chat and reopen it, just in case it is doing that thing where no looks, mitten looks, as they're calling this. Oh, I've T-posed. It's an elbow. You're in a radiated shed. I guess that's our equivalent of the, what do you call them? Our, I know they're called loafs as well. Can't think of their bloody name at the moment. The, Soviet sort of little vans, a bit like the VW Beetles. Bachankas, that's it. So I suppose that's our, like, Bachanka equivalent. Take a screenshot of that, because one of my mates will find that funny. Permanently more difficult to attack by sneaking, that's good, especially in the places more dangerous enemies, because that way I don't actually have to sort of engage them until I'm ready to engage them as much. Yeah, the Thames will kill you if you jump in it, so I won't jump in the Thames. Buchanan's Art Supply Co. I guess that's named after Neil Buchanan. So any slightly older people who are British watching might know who he is. I think he's still alive. I think weirdly he does like metal music now or something, doesn't he? Again, nobody in the chat yet, but so this is what he did after Art Attack, was make a thing for paint supplies. Shoot, I can get up there and open that door, but oh. That is a door there for Buchanan's Art Supply. Okay, so we're going to have an art attack. Yeah, good. So this is a location I've not found yet, because I obviously walked right past it when I first came to this area. It's an early game area, so it shouldn't be too difficult actually. What's my weight currently at? Inventory 336 or 385, so I've not got loads of stuff I can pick up. Alright, Ben. This has been one of those... Oh, that's going to be like boss guy, that one. But yeah, I guess I'm quite over leveled for this area, so it's not going to be too bad. Okay. Oh, that was just shooting at me. That guy over there. Yeah, this has been one of those weird streams, Ben, where I think for the first quite long bit of the stream, it didn't nobody got notified it was on. So that was the boss guy. So he had a service rifle, right thing, and because I'm a cannibal, let's eat the corpse. Right. I managed to find on quite a tough boss enemy one of the unlimited ammo Lee Enfields, which is pretty good. Or it's like one that never needs reloading. I mean, it does technically if you find more 303 ammo after you've started using it. But it's one of those ones that, yeah, it's quite good. So it means that although it's still bolt action, I've got basically no magazine capacity in it. See, that looks like there's no way through there except that lock. Let's see if I can find a key. But yeah, YouTube sometimes does that. That's the annoying thing, because it's always like, like I was saying, sometimes you can't, sometimes your videos do really well, other times even people subscribe to you don't know you've done a video because it just doesn't send it to your subscribers. Liam is my name, so L-I-A-M. I'm guessing your name's Ben if your profile is called Ben. Carrying too much and can't move, typical. Like I said, I did need to go to a thing soon anyway, a trader. Let's leave here for now and go to a trader and dump all my rubbish, because otherwise I'm going to have the problem of see if I'm fast travel from here. If not, I'll no, I have to leave outside of it. But yeah, now I've found this Lee Enfield, I'm quite tempted to keep actually getting a lot of 303 ammo because it's got really good damage output. There's a couple of extra improvement mods I can do to it at some point, so yeah, I killed a womble, so a radioactive womble, so like the wombles, which is like some old kids' books and sort of cartoon type thing. There's radioactive wombles, which are a bit like deathclaws in this, and I killed a really tough one, but I kind of cheesed it. Yeah, good hype, thanks. So yeah, I actually cheesed it a bit because I was able to sit on a ledge where it couldn't get to me, and I think it was a lamppost, and eventually picked its health down, otherwise I've had no chance of killing it at my level. And yeah, now I've got this no reload, essentially, Lee Enfield, which is amazing. But yeah, this was one of the ones hype where it, for whatever reason, didn't seem to notify people until quite long into it, because one guy came on very early in the stream and was just coming on to say hello and then popped off, and then like nobody was on until Ben arrived until very recently. So, right, I want to dump all my junk. And then start selling stuff to a trader. I'll do trader in my settlement if they have enough caps. I can at least dump off some of my guns and things that I don't want to quite a lot of genres actually, so a lot of soundtrack stuff. I kind of like 80s and 90s sort of synth and industrial type stuff, some classical stuff. Again, for me it's more if the music sounds good I like it, rather than, you know, I don't really care if it's a particular genre of music. Right, okay, so my settlement's actually got quite a load of people in it now. Who are these people?
Of course.
I'll take your tickets, mate. But, let's dump all my stuff in here. Transfer. Right, now I can cooking stove craft. Alright, anything else I can do? Grill, grab stag. And again, the annoying thing with these Mylook ones is that you need dirty water, not clean water, to do them. And dirty water you can't actually collect unless you find it in bottles around the map in this particular like, yeah, it's like one of those stupid Fallout 4 things of oh, you can't collect dirty water unless you're playing survival mode, because Bethesda just completely didn't realise that it's needed in some of the cooking recipes. Right, is the trader woman in here somewhere? The problem is they don't have names, do they? They're just called settlers. That's that one, I think, but I don't know if she'll trade if I talk to her now. Or if I have to wait till she's actually out of the little stall.
Go ahead.
No, I have to wait till she's at the stall, right? Give it a couple of hours. I don't know if they keep daylight hours, the people in the settlement, or not, or if they just work whenever. Oh good, she's actually at the stall, so I can dump off a load of my
Looking to buy?
Let's see what you have.
Here's what
Again,
I've
the
got.
funny thing is you suddenly turn into the guy from Fallout 4 if right, the comics give you a permanent effect anyway, so I can just sell that. Right, my weapons. Let's get rid of the weapons I don't need first. So, penetrating combat knife, I'm not going to use that now, I've got a really good halberd, so I'll sell that. Service rifle, that's not my really good never-ending hardened service rifle. So that's all the weapons I want to get rid of. My apparel. Adrian helmet, I'll sell that because it's not as good as the other helmet. Don't need the bowlers or any of those. Fashion glasses, fairs, hard hat. Heavy combat helmet is the only one of those I'm keeping. And then, does she have any ammo or anything useful for me to take from her? If not, I will just get the junk. Right, does she have anything that's got adhesive in it? So I don't think you can get shipments of adhesive, that's part of the problem. But Oh, we can get a shipment of copper, which is probably expensive. Okay, so that's weird. The shipment of copper for 50 is a lot more than the one for... So they've got the values there wrong, look. Oh, sorry, I was looking at copper, wasn't I? Not concrete. Duh. Yeah, but that's still weird. The concrete one, look. Oh, that's gone to ceramic there. Okay, that's all correct. I need to get it to tell it to search for adhesives. I might already have that on. That might be she just literally has nothing with adhesive in for sale. Yeah, it's so it doesn't take up loads of weight. It's literally like a what would you call it? It's like a piece of paper saying IOU, the concrete, but then you just literally put it into the yeah, you just put it into the workbench and then you have it for the settlement. It's I think in Fallout 4 they just did it so you could in theory buy supplies for your settlement from traders essentially. But yeah, but I think cause the problem is I need adhesive, and adhesive, like I was saying earlier in the stream, in Fallout 4 is really annoying to find. Actually, let's see if I got any ballistic ammo. I can make some ballistic ammo. Right, let's make just loads of 303. All the 303 I can, because then I can use that in my Lee Enfield. There we go. Yeah, but it's just one of those funny things that because I'm assuming the background lore, which is never animated in the game, is it somehow, you know, you've got this and then it's like a bill of sale or whatever, and then the trader comes and trades it for the actual concrete. But yeah, right, at least I've got a load of 303 now, again. So yeah, I can load the Lee Enfield that never needs reloading with all of the ammo. And there we go, 476 again in the thing. No, not got the Bren yet. I'm assuming there's just so much content in Fallout London that the Bren's going to be, and the Lewis guns are going to be when you're like level 30 to 50 or whatever. Because after playing loads of this, I am level 18. So, I just want to see with this. So I've got a bladed halberd now because the beef eaters, which are like the cannibal Tower of London people, they drop halberds sometimes, which are pretty damn good, and even a basic halberd is good, and then you can upgrade it to be stupidly good as the bladed halberd. So combat rifle, the EM2. I might stall that in a minute because I'm going to be using, for some reason, even though they've got 280 ammo in the game, the EM2 uses 303, which is a bit weird, but so never-ending Lee Enfield. Was there any upgrades I could do to this one? Semi-automatic receiver, standard receiver. I know, so it's basically the most powerful version I can get of that. Long barrel, I don't want a short barrel because that's not as good. Full stock, I need gun nut rank 2, which I'll get to at some point. Small quick eject mag. Technically I prefer a drum mag. But again, I need adhesive and things like that. And I need gun nut 3 for that. But short scope. Again, that's one of the ones I might want to change to a medium scope, I'm not sure. Or do I actually want this? No, because I got the Lee Enfield, I actually might just want this as a reflex sight. Yeah, let's just do the dot for that one. Okay. Muzzle. Again, I don't have adhesive because the problem is, like I was saying, adhesive in all Fallout 4, Fallout 76 and this, adhesive is the one that you can't seem to get shipments of, and it's a very rare, like, spawning in the world thing, only like on tape and glue. So it's one of those really annoying ones of like, oh, you can make loads of upgrades, but you just don't have the adhesive to do any of it. So yeah, that's most of the things for that one. I found this earlier with one of the NPCs, which is pretty damn good. So what this is actually based on, this is a real thing. I know it says it's a Chinese rifle, because for whatever reason the Chinese pistol in this is the Mauser pistols. But this is the weird, it's in Marauders, I'm trying to remember what it was, because it's like one where they made a mag-loaded version of the sort of Mauser C96 and like the later variants of it that had different names. And then there was one that like they did like an extended like barrel on and the foregrip and everything else. I think so, yeah. Let me check. But again, there's a couple of different like variants, but I think there's one that's like a prototype one that this is based on. Yeah, so the M712 is like halfway there, but there's also one where it does have that weird like bigger bit with the foregrip. Let me just search M712 gun 45 ACP, and I'll see if I can get the name of it up. Well, in Marauders it's called the M712 Special that looks exactly like this. But yeah, it's basically where I think it was like a thing that was just a prototype or whatever, where, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't the Germans that did it, like, you know, a country that had some contract Mausers tried to do like a retrofitting thing with them to make them more into, you know, like more like, you know, just making carbines out of them. And also I think some of them had the pistol grip still, but then they had that foregrip for like recoil control. But yeah, so Mark III vertical foregrip, that's the best grip I can get for it. Semi-automatic, I definitely want this still semi-auto because otherwise it loses a load of damage if I turn that down. Suppressor, I might as well have the suppressor. That's the best magazine it can have. Okay, so the barrels just get longer. Look. So when I get gun nut free and I have enough adhesive, I might as well do that and increase its range. Mark III receiver, I assume, is the best one. Oh, Mark III advanced receiver, I technically guess, is the very best one because then it does a lot more damage. But also the Mark III powerful receiver would be good, or the hardened receiver. But yeah, I'll get to those when I get the gun nut thing up enough. Yeah, I'll go put the EM2 in storage because, like I said, EM2 I'm not really using because I've got that Lee Enfield now that's stupidly OP. I mean, it's still bolt action, but it's bolt action with unlimited ammo, essentially. I still have to get the ammo, but you never have to reload it. Transfer my weapons, combat rifle. There we go. I might put the 32 pistol into storage as well for the time being because I'm mostly just using the that 2-shot hair trigger for that, and I'll put that into storage as well because I've got that one now, which is I think 1 less damage per shot, but otherwise better in every way than that sort of Luger Molotov cocktails or just shell. That combat shotgun's quite cool with the rotary mag. Right, let's go. I want to go to a trader now, and I did that, didn't I? Did I get rid of all of my apparel and all that sort of stuff? I've still got a heavy combat helmet to get rid of, but I'll just do that wherever. Right, let's go to where I was playing last time on the thing, and I was meant to be going into the which bit of the map was it? It was the Bank of England bit, which was, there we go, near the monument, isn't it? So it's, I need to go to the Monument Underground Station, I think it is, and then clear out the Bank of England. So I assume I get to the Bank of England through the Underground Station, but we'll find out. Right, so once the loading screen's done. Alright, see you, Ben. Like I said, I like playing this anyway, so I don't mind just streaming it, even if there's not many people on. And I can just chat with people as and when they come on. Yes, I do need to go into the underground station. Well, it's pretty foggy out. Right, my cup of tea is probably a good temperature now, so I might just slug that down while the loading screen's happening. There we go. Managed to finish a cup of tea before the loading screen finished by one.
What? Well, look who we have here.
Oh, it's just one of the herbal ones, like a chamomile type one. Sometimes I have green tea, and again, thanks to that green tea you sent me, the Japanese one. But I've also got, like, you know, I like standard, like, black tea with milk, and then I've also got a couple of green teas in the cupboard in quite small boxes that's like green teas with other flavours added. So sometimes it's not always the same tea, like it depends. If I want tea for the caffeine, then I normally always get like a couple of Yorkshire tea bags and put them in, and then just use a bit of milk, because that way it's like really high caffeinated tea. But again, yeah, like if I'm going to bed around the time I'm doing it, I normally have something like chamomile. That's what's through this way. Oh, a ghoul. Oh, okay, ghoul's quite scary. I suppose it is a glowing one, isn't it? Oh, I've taken his arms off at least. The only annoying thing with the melee system in Fallout is you can't target the limbs in that with melee. Even though, like I said, it's good with like the ghouls because you can take their legs off if you hit them correctly. And just get my health back up by eating this corpse. No, so I can't get through that door anyway. Okay, so it's just a dead end, I guess, to kill a glowing one. Oh yeah, I might as well use one of my radaways. Way. There we go. Yeah, I think technically the ghouls in this are meant to be called commuters, but I think it's one of those things because this is the first like release of the game, they've not actually remembered to do that. So I think when they do their like quality of life patch that's meant to be coming quite soon, that's probably like one of the very easy fixes in it, where the ghouls are called commuters, because in the game stuff when people talk they call them commuters, but they're still called ghouls in the game. And hopefully they'll start, you know, fixing more of the placeholder kind of things that are in this at the moment, because they're a bit annoying. Oh, like dog armour. Now can I put that on my dog if he's still alive? Yeah. Alright, dog. Trade. So then, apparel, light dog armor. Will he actually then equip? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Even though, again, that dog's glitched because it's meant to be the bulldog you get, but the bulldog for some reason turns back into dog meat part way into the game when you know, like lose him as a companion for a bit, and then when you go to get him back. Because that's again the thing where like the coding's broken, so they need to change that. But oh, trimmer. What's that for? I guess blowing propane tank maybe. Alright, cool. I'll still be on. What?
Hey, I think someone's out there.
Where do the train maps go? Are they like a junk thing? Ah, they're just junk things that you turn to cloth, I think.
Someone there. You're dead.
It's my first fight, Rick.
Shit. Lost them. Fuck.
Yeah, it's quite good that there's actually underground stations in this, but I suppose the assets for those aren't too different from the Fallout 4 underground train stations. No, that's a bit fucked up. That way looks blocked. See this way probably. Alright bots, this is one of the ones where it's not really setting it out to many people, so we've had like people, that's cool. Yeah, that's very good. I was saying this is one of the annoying things where, speaking of subscribers, the stream's not been sent out properly to people, so you get people now and again turn up for it, and then have to go off for a bit. But you know, where you normally at least get about 10 to 20 people on chatting on these. Today's been one of those ones where barely anyone's been on. It doesn't hurt me to stream this, so but I think tomorrow, I said to a few people, I'll probably do an actual proper live stream on all the riots and shit we've been having going on in the UK at the moment, because that's been getting sort of more and more out of control by the day. And tomorrow apparently there's, I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to happen, but there's shitloads of protests that are going to turn into riots planned in various cities and places. So I bet that's going to, you know, mean we end up having loads more problems. Alright, Rajiv. Right, I'm hoping it might have sent the notification out to a few people now, because bots came on recently as well. And yeah, so I've been on quite a while already. Let me look how long I've been in the game streaming. 66 minutes, roughly. So, yeah, it's done one of those bloody things today where it didn't notify the people that I was on, but I thought I'd carry on playing it because I quite enjoy this. It's not one where I thought I'll just go off because nobody's come on. That's alright, but yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, sometimes you do get a load of people come on and then other times you don't. And like I said, I know for a fact that when I do the vertical streams, it normally gets sent out to way more people. Oh, that's a legendary hooligan, is it? Right, let's shoot him in the head. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna do a stream on the riots, but I thought, fuck it, I'll do that tomorrow. Because yeah, I've just sort of had the same feeling with all the shit going on. It's like, do I really want to talk about that when I'm actually doing my stream? If people come on and think, oh, it's on Liam's stream as well. I've got actually a video that goes live at midnight tonight, because I just thought I'll do it then rather than setting it for a particular time. And it's like, you know, if you're in the UK and want to buy protective gear cheaply, what sort of stuff you can get, and just done it as a short, because that way more people watch it. Whereabouts am I heading now? I'm here. Clear out the Bank of England, so that's to my west. Okay. Oh, am I in a different segment of the map now? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess it's like they've made like a smaller localised map for just this area rather than it being in the normal big world space. I mean, that's sort of what Bethesda did in Fallout 3. Was that you had to keep going through all the metro tunnels to get anywhere. Right, well, honestly, so if my arm is crippled, go back to that, and then rather than using a stim pack, I just eat some food. So let's say the iguana on a stick. I'm interested, does that heal your limbs or not? No, okay, so you have to use a stim pack then to recover limb health. Because the weird thing in this is you can't apply the stim pack to individual limbs like you did in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and I can't remember if that was in Fallout 4 or not. But yeah, it seems like just by using a stim pack it restores limb health.
Huh?
Oh, not another mine. I missed that one. Oh, post boxer. Okay, that's a weird looking thing. Oh, how do I damage it? Oh, my halberd seems to work. Still alive, or is it burning out? Oh yeah. Shotgun shell, robot repair kit, vacuum tube. So it's got like a gun for one arm, has it, and like a claw attack thing for the other thing. Where's this guy then? Oh, somehow up right above me on there. How do I get up there then? Can't get up from there. That's a glitched NPC or something, but I can. Bank of England, that's right, let's go in. typical thing of going off and on just in case I have missed any messages again. No, still the same, that's alright. It's just that annoying thing, like I said before, with YouTube now, where I've done a load of streams and missed like 10 minutes worth of comments because the chat's just stopped updating on my one even though it says it's still live. Right, it's Bank of England, let's do a proper save here. Oh, so looking at the save, I've played on this character 1 day, 2 hours and 28 minutes, or 26 hours worth of Fallout London so far. That's not bad at all, is it, for something that doesn't cost you anything? Oh, no. Scrolled message. Yeah, alright Rich, yeah, I figured that was the case because we've had a couple of the regular people come on in trickles over the last sort of bit, but not many eating a man's arse in a toilet by looking at it. But not in the context that people might think of it today. But yeah, so it's just one of those annoying YouTube things. I was saying to Raju, I was thinking earlier of doing a video on the riots, and then I thought, fuck that, that's actually too depressing for like the middle of the afternoon when it's on all the media non-stop anyway. Oh, I'm T-posing. My birthday as usual, October 23rd, because that's when the nukes hit. But I guess the people in this room weren't protected from the nukes. Or the blast or whatever. So I need the Bank of England key from somewhere. I guess I'm going for all the offices on this side then. There we go. What's that down? Right, let's have a look at this room. There's a lot of safes in here, but they're probably mostly empty.
Where the hell was that?
All those are empty so far.
Scared? You should be.
Must have a concussion.
I don't want to run through a flame turret.
Someone there?
You're mine.
I do like the fact that a halberd is actually a really good weapon in this game. Yeah, I mean this is the fully upgraded version of it. The first, like one of the previous upgrades that's not quite as good as this one, looks a bit like a bull hook. Bill hook even, not a bull hook. And yeah, there's like various, you know, other ones. Pre-war money. That's actually worth a fair bit, so I'll sell that.
You sure you saw something?
Someone there.
What the hell was that? There. Just nice.
Getting semi-skim milk, that's skim milk. Because it actually says skimmed on it. Look, skim long life, but it says something skims. They've tagged that the wrong way
You
around.
guys got me stirred up over nothing. The fuck was that? The fuck was that?
Alright, how do I get to those in there? Or can they break through that? Oh yeah, they can just break through. Oh. Fell over. Save Cracker Hooligan's chest piece and precise a sweet spot while picking locks. That's not bad. I mean, the thing is with that one is it gives less protection from that one. I'll keep that one though, and I might try and upgrade it because that's actually having a easier to pick lock mechanic is actually quite useful. Like again, like I said, I won't say too much about it on this stream, but like yesterday as well, because there was stuff going on in Plymouth, and I've been to Plymouth quite a few times. Like you could actually recognise a lot of the places where it was going on. That's the thing, because like obviously when you see a lot of the stuff happen in certain places, it's like, oh, that just looks like a generic street and that. But with the stuff in Plymouth, I was like, oh, that's the park that when I was there when my mate was at uni and I visited him or whatever. That was the park we'd walk through to get to the city centre, like those are bits of the city centre, you know, all that sort of stuff.
What the hell was that? Pack it in, there's nothing to see here. What the hell was that?
Oh, it's just that. Liam. Only Bank of England key can unlock. Right, I need to find the Bank of England key then, whoever has that. There's still people on the upstairs floor I need to clear out, but how do I get to them now? They're on like 2 floors up then. Okay. Let's see if there's another stairway I can take somewhere. So I went to the outside bit near here, didn't I? Maybe am I meant to go out there and then around somehow? Or is this just its own little courtyard? Yeah, again, that's the thing. It's like independent businesses are the ones that are going to suffer a lot more than, you know, like again, like the big chain stores. For them, it's like it's not really a problem because they've got all the insurance sorted and they can, you know, just relocate to another unit if they want to. But again, it's like our actual high streets and that and shopping streets are fucked as it is with the economy, and then obviously stuff being burnt down and looted is just making it all worse. Can pneumatic cylinders be harvested for anything good? Find out in a minute. Yeah, is there another way up? I did remember passing another stairwell back this way. Right, that's chained and I can unlock. That's just outside though, isn't it, to go back to London? But, yeah.
You're getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here.
Let's see what you're made of.
Man, come back. I was having fun.
That's it. We're losing people.
Right. Oh, gold bullion, is that? Right, is that actually worth anything to sell, or is it just like a good scrapping material? Bank Pindar keycard. That sounds useful. Can't be asked to pick up all of those contracts. Nothing in this room. I can probably go up another floor. Oh no, I can't go up another floor, that's where it ends. But it still sounds like there's... oh, turret there, yeah. I haven't been in this stairwell yet, have I? Because this was the one where the fire was going on from that flamethrower. Ah, there we go. So that's how to get in here. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's kicking the shit out of me, that, ghoul. Right, aid. Oh, my grilled red roach. I'll do, my next hit I do on it, I'll do as a critical. Oh. Hit. Yeah, there we go. And I've got lots of crippled limbs now on my thing, so just impact. There we go. they had a pretty good vault down here, didn't they? Essentially the rich people, I guess, the Bank of London's magic milk. Oh, that's the thing, isn't it, that heals radiation as well, I think. Magic milk. Yeah, minus 629 rads. Well, I'll save that, because that's like a life-saving dose of rads. But yeah, so the Pindar stations are what are meant to be like the equivalent of vaults in this, which are just, you know, like not as uniform, but built into certain places. Which is how, like, the first generation of people survived the war in London, in like the deep underground kind of places where they put them in the subway stations, like the tubes. Right, have I got all the... No, there's still some hooligans left. I'll have a look. I think it was... I think at the moment it is... Doesn't sound like it's raining at the moment, but I know it was definitely drizzly earlier. What, tours of various underground bits? Because I know there's like a big Royal Mail, like, second underground thing, isn't there, essentially, in London, like a much smaller line, but it's for like the mail trains or whatever it is. So you got the cabinet war rooms and stuff as well. So I'll sleep in the bed for a bit and get that effect sorted. I can't open those. So yeah, that's probably everything to see down here, isn't it? So. She was because that room had the really good milk in it. Is there anything else of use in here? Okay, grab all that sort of stuff. I probably grabbed all the good stuff out here. That's cool, like one of those bio whatever it's called farms where or hydroponics or whatever it's called, where you can do it in like places you wouldn't think they'd be able to do it. But yeah, as I said, that sounds quite interesting. But like I said, I haven't been to London in quite a long time. I'm going in October, just before my birthday, to see the I've said before, like the stage version of Doctor Strangelove with Steve Coogan in it. But yeah, there's also really interesting stuff under Dover Castle. So there's they had like another kind of war rooms thing under Dover, which was where they planned the evacuation of Dunkirk from. They also had a big underground hospital there, but I haven't been in that one because that was on like a separate tour. Like, it was included in the price to go into the castle, but it was one of those ones where to go into that one, you know, like you had to book a slot beforehand and whatever. And it's kind of the less interesting of the two, the underground hospital, compared to the big war rooms and, like, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, it should be good doing that. Like I said, I'd be up for that if my mates are, because I don't see why they'd not want to. But, yeah, you know, you have to find a way of contacting me privately to arrange something like that. But yeah, like I said, but yeah, that's, I think, when I'm in London, the 21st of October, if I remember the date, but it's the Monday just before my birthday. Right, I don't think I want to be on this staircase. But right, where are the bloody last load of raiders I need to find? Let's unlock this door. But yeah, so, like I said, in Dover... Oh, in Dover they've also got, like, some old, like, cannon tunnels. But those are one I didn't, like, visit until one of the other times I went to Dover, because they're just not very well, like, labelled in Dover Castle. So it's kind of a bit weird that they have like these cool things there that you're free to explore when you've paid your entry fee. But you know, the signposting isn't very good to tell you this thing is actually here. You know, to go see it sort of thing. So I really need the Bank of England key, but I don't know where I'm going to find that. So, that tripwire's not been... Yeah, so I haven't been in this room. This is just like a filing cabinet type room. Yeah, and the other thing they've got at Dover Castle, which is cool, as well as like the old cannon tunnels, which are like probably a few hundred years old, is they've got a nuclear bunker there that I think they want to open to the public, but it's one that basically the problem was at the time was that because they didn't realise when they built it that chalk is really bad as a radiation blocker. So the bunker being there basically would mean that all the natural shielding from the thickness of the chalk would barely do anything to stop the gamma rays. So it was like a partially constructed bunker and never finished. That I think was going to be again like one of the Rotor type ones, like Helvin and Hatch. And the problem was because it wasn't finished, it wasn't maintained properly. So it's one of those ones where it all flooded and everything. And then yeah, so it's one that they've been trying to make safe essentially. I don't know if I can break these. Oh, I'm hitting my dog, oops. But yeah, so it's like one of those things where they got partway through building a bunker. Yeah, I'll have a look later, or another day if you remind me. It's just one of those things that I can't really do it while I'm doing a stream. Was that like manager's office sort of thing up here? Because maybe the key is literally somewhere really obvious up in that room and I just didn't spot it when I went through it. Or was there another floor I could go up? No, not another floor here, is there? Oh. Bank of England key, look. Spare key. Fuck's sake. Yeah, right, okay, we've solved that mystery then. All I needed was a key that was literally, hanging up by the door. So yeah, if they do ever finish, oh cool, I haven't seen that yet, so I'll have to look. Normally, like, when stuff like that comes out, it's constantly filling up my phones, you know, on an Android. If you swipe left on the main screen, you get kind of like stories that should be of interest to you from like various things. So normally mine's filled with like just news articles and like game articles and stuff. But yeah, weirdly, that's not turned up at all, even though it's something that actually is interesting to me. So I'll have to go look for it. Yeah, because that's the point, because yeah, the Olympics has been on, hasn't it? And again, there's a couple of bits I've watched on that, if I've been around a TV while it's been going on. But again, it's not really interested me that much, the Olympics. Because again, it's... Oh, there's a frag mine hidden in that globe. Can I not set that off, right? Okay. But yeah, it's like not even a thing where I've watched the shooting or anything this year. I've mostly watched the replays of when our athletes have actually won in them. It's that problem of it's all so tiresome. It's like when, yeah, you've got stuff that you could, you know, you want to watch and stuff, but just don't feel like it. Yeah, my dad's been watching loads of it, and he watches the Tour de France and that, and the football and the rugby, you know, and everything. But it's just, with me, it's like sports like that is the sort of thing I'd rather watch more in a pub on the telly than What? So they cut the final of the tennis off for golf. It's like, fuck's sake. Right, so have I got every... No, there's still a load of raiders in here, in that direction. Ah, so that door maybe? Only bank manager key can unlock. Okay, so I need to find a bank manager's key somewhere. I can open that. I haven't been out here. Alright, it's probably where I meant to go. Yeah, like I said, I haven't even watched the opening, so I mean, I heard people complaining about it being satanic and all that, like they normally do on them. Like, that's the main thing I've heard, like, every year when there's an Olympic opening ceremony, is it's like the elites worshipping Satan or other weird stuff like that. But like I said, it's just again one of those things where, like I said, a lot of the time with my free time, I like just playing games or listening to podcasts. So I've got kind of, or you know, another similar interesting thing to listen to while playing a game. That's like the only kind of multitasking I'm good at. Sorry, what was Gojira? If I'm asking, I probably don't know. Unless I'm just being really silly. Oh, was this during the opening thing or what? Because like I said, I didn't watch it, so... right, okay, where was I going? So somewhere around here. My room's starting to heat up now because I don't have the aircon on, because I can hear the fan going. Alright, French Metal One. Yeah, they, because the annoying thing is, because I turned the aircon off earlier when I started the stream, because it was a bit too chilly actually in here for once. And then, yeah, because I've not had it running, it's now the temperature in the room's probably gotten close to 30 again, and I can hear the computer starting to struggle. Right, so, maybe that door to the right? No. Right, that door to the left, because we definitely came out facing this way, didn't we, so... You know, we've been here. Yeah, there's nothing further back. Yeah, the 2012 stuff has a bit of stuff I can remember, because I remember watching that, and they had the Boris Johnson stuck on a zipline thing, didn't they? Because he was too fat and it broke away. And they had somebody dressed up as the Queen skydiving out of a helicopter or whatever it was. Have I now got the key that does the other side of one of the doors? Because it said I needed the bank manager one, didn't it, for one of the doors? But so I don't have the bank manager one, but I'm wondering if there's another key I need. Probably not, because you'd think if this is the area you unlock next. I'm confused by the layout of this building. Because again, I don't like quest markers everywhere in games telling you exactly where you need to go, but I think this is a thing where you sometimes do run into problems in these, where it's not that obvious where you're meant to be looking for a key or whatever. Right, there's no doors I can get through up there, so it's definitely not that floor. Did I get whatever ammo was in there? Yeah. Because yeah, this was obviously the main bit I came through, wasn't it then? And is there anything else here I can get at? Like I said, that bank manager key. I need to try and find my way back to where that other officey bit was that I went to before and just double check that. I think, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I could cheat and use clipping myself. I could open the console and type, I think it's TCL in the console, which is toggle clipping. But I don't really want to actually cheat on this. I want to do it properly. But yeah, where's that bloody room I was in before with like the manager's desk where I took the gold off of it and the Pindar thing? Because I think some of this bit does loop round, doesn't it? So like when I've unchained some of the doors, they're like shortcuts now. But that's also making it, yeah, we had a rainy, like long rainy summer and a few really hot days. So yeah, I'm just trying to think. So I've opened some shortcuts up, which is why the layout looks a bit different. But that doesn't help me in a way, because that also means now I'm a bit confused about like where bits open up to or not. And I thought it was a corridor like this with the like proper managers thing, unless it was another corridor that then so it definitely wasn't through the teller room, was it, like that? It's definitely going to be one of these bits through here. And maybe it's not that staircase, maybe it's the bit round the side of here. That long corridor, I imagine. Reminds me a bit of Resident Evil 2 police station. Then was there another staircase here? Yeah, this one, maybe. Yeah, so that's the problem. I think this is a different bit that looks similar to that other corridor, which is what I was getting confused. Yeah, the one that for people say about Bethesda, yeah. Wide as an ocean, as shallow as a puddle, yeah. Or as deep as a puddle, whichever way you want to do it. See, I'd have thought the bank manager key would be in this room if it was going to be somewhere. The thing is, I don't think it's going to be somewhere like really in a corner. But let's check that table once more, because this is where you know, you'd thematically think you'd be looking in like the main bit or something, right? I think I got the other Pindar key up here, didn't I? Unless there was the bank manager's key in the Pindar bottom bit. Right, let's go to the Pindar one and look down there. Because this is the one where... yeah, that's just a turret broken there. So I can't go any higher up here. I think we're agreed on that, unless it's just some sort of jumping puzzle. No, I think they've got a little clipping thing there. So... that was yet another different staircase I have to go to for that one. I think it's just this one, isn't it? Then we'll check that corridor again down there. So was there anything up here that I haven't tried yet? It's like just an inaccessible door. Yeah. Yeah, and that glowing one doesn't have a key on him, so it's not like that was meant to be the dead bank manager or something. Oh, bank vault key card. There we go, look. I totally missed it. Right there again. Right, so we've got the bank vault key now, so let's just find our way back to where the, not that bit, main bit of the bank is again. Probably going to be this way, isn't it? Right, okay, so... we're going back through all this. Then I assume now, well, that door on the right here I can open. No, only bank manager key. Okay, so I've got the vault key but not the manager's key. So the vault is somewhere else. So I need to find the vault next. Which I don't think I've found yet. Because I haven't seen a big vault door other than the ones that were in the Pindar basement-y bit. This is the sort of stuff I can see somebody getting frustrated with, just because it's, like I said, it's not, like, again, I don't like quest markers everywhere in games, but I can see why, you know, it's often done in the sense of, trying to avoid a lot of frustration. Again, I assume that's not meant to be the main vault, is it? This is just meant to be some sort of other room. Again, let's go down to here. But I definitely don't think there's anything else down here that would know. Well, I've got autism rather than OCD, but, but yeah, so I think, again, autism has a lot of things where it crosses over with OCD, and, like, ADHD as well, because, like, my friend's got ADHD and has, like, some of the same problems and not some of the same problems. But I get a lot of anxiety when things don't, like, run the way they normally do, if that makes sense. So what normally sets me off is if I'm, like, expecting to do something at work and then I'm given a completely different job to do I'm not very well trained at, then I constantly worry about fucking something up so much that I actually would fuck it up if it was quite simple. That's normally how, like, my anxiety. And I'm quite good at catastrophizing stuff as well. Ah, is that the bank vault door? So, you know, where I think something really bad's going to happen regarding something, and then, like, the slightest bit of evidence makes me worry and worry more. Right, here we go. So, there are a load of people in the bank vault, and it literally is like a vault now, because it's... So, is there a key card in here? There's a gold bar there, but... As if this isn't the main vault, I've just found a random door that I didn't open before. And this is just like a counting room, isn't it, or something, or a printing room, and the policeman's meant to sit there to make sure none of the people swiping the notes as they get printed out. So that's there where it links back to the other bit. And that links back here to the other bit. But where's the bloody vault? Right, I'm going to use the clipping bit, but I'm not going to do it to try and skip ahead. I'm just going to mainly do it to see if I can work out where I'm actually meant to be going. So let's zoom out of the thing. Keep flying up and up and up till I'm properly out the building. Right, so nothing higher up. This floor I've already completely searched by the look of it. Right, so... There wasn't under the mine a key or something in this one, was there? It was the first one of these sort of cabinets I saw, so I just want to check that. No. There's definitely no. Because again, I still don't have the bank manager key, do I? And this is the thing, that I don't know where that would be, because I can't see anywhere I haven't been yet. So... fuck it, let's just clip through the door, because it's probably in a really obvious place like the other key cards I've missed, but there we go, right. So I still can't unlock that now from that side, but might want to heal a bit now. Let's get the Lee Enfield out. If Moneybag Sullivan is the guy that ends up having the bank manager key, then this is fucking broken unless there was an entrance into here I couldn't find. Because if he has the bank like manager key, then how could I have gotten through that door if he had the key on this side of it, if you get me? But we'll find out in a minute, because now I'm in this bit. It might be like, oh, there was a really obvious like exit door I could have used. guy's annoying me because he's pretty good at dodging. Alright, in your head it goes. There we go. Right. So Moneybag Sullivan. Okay, there's a submachine gun though. Model. But yeah, he didn't have the bank manager key, so okay, there's not like a horrible you know, design flaw there where the guy you were meant to collect, and that's obviously the vault, right? I can do that bit because I found the other bit of it, but does that skip a bunch of it? Maybe Skyrim something like complete insects. Yeah, there's quite a few games that have had like massive bugs like that where you can get out of bounds somewhere. Okay, so we've got that done. I'm just going to level up now. I've got the thing. I'll get cannibal too, because that will be useful. I still want to find out where this bloody bank manager key actually was meant to be. Oh, there's lots of gold, but I don't really have any use for it, I suppose. Or you can't even pick that particular gold up.
My intrepid helper. Pleased to meet you. My name's Kira. You don't look like the usual hooligan, nor like much of a scavenger. Who are you really? An interesting cover story. Who are you really working for? Twaddle. Don't play games with me.
Can't actually tell her the truth.
There's something weird about you. I can just feel it. But let me introduce you to my friends here. Dickie, Bill, Maisie, Laura, and Chucks. I don't actually know their real names, but they've gotten used to the monikers I've granted them. They've been here since before the Big Bang. Original workers of the vault, looking after the treasures here. But, well, their brains have gone to shit. Poor sods. Isn't that right, Dickie? Yeah. Thankfully you got here before I ended up like them. So observant of you.
I'll just skip through some of this dialogue just because, like I said, I need to get kind of end the stream now. I've been on quite a while.
Truth be told, I was trying to break into the vault. The latest, and I succeeded. But through a hole in the roof, I've been able to survive on my rations and a few mushrooms. But getting back to the outside world would be nice. I'm a treasure hunter by profession, you see. And look around you. But it's a trick. They're all fake. Plated tungsten as far as I can tell. Fucking crazy, right? That's the thing. There used to be gold here. I managed to hack into the terminal there and recovered ancient access records. Someone tried erasing them, but I've managed to recover the data. The gold was switched out, replaced in a secretive overnight operation, and it was done exactly 3 days before the outbreak of the war. You know what that means? Exactly. It can only be one thing, can't it? Time travelers. Someone knew the war would happen and used future technology to travel back in time,
that's probably just the rich
break in
people.
and switch the... They must have left the fake bars around so that they wouldn't have And now that I am... Says the loony that claims they woke up in a vat. Say, what do you think of helping me out, vat boy? I've always wanted a mysterious... Hey, don't get too excited. I go exploring, engaging in thrilling fights, find amazing treasure, tear open the secrets of the establishment, and you get to what? Sounds cool, right? Ha! Here, you can learn my victory pose. Da 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 da! That's the spirit! Oh, probably. I'm leaving, chaps. Have a
So they could speak the entire time.
Just enough prophecy.
The greater good.
Yes.
Church was going to Red Rocket truck stop. Oh no. So that's how she got in. But yeah, where is... I still want to know where this bank manager key was. I couldn't find anywhere. Because, yeah, the only thing I can think of if there was some other entrance to this bit of the bank. But no. So, yeah, was the bank manager key thing just somewhere and I missed it every time I looked for it? But, again, oh wow. Because the only door I didn't open was the one that said it led to an outside area. So... let me just have a quick look. So that's it was around here somewhere, wasn't it, that door? I think it's probably this one. But I imagine that's not going to... oh, does it not work because I've got the clipping on? There you go. I just had a thought where that keycard might have been. There was a dead body in that like little preservation shelter thing in the back area. But I thought I looked on that, but maybe the card again was one of those cards that just didn't show up very well next to it. I'm almost tempted to just quickly run back and check that, because it seems like an obvious place if it was that. But yeah, that's why some game developers do the thing where they, even if they don't give you a quest marker to tell you where something is, they kind of make it a very obvious route for you to get to it and know you're meant to be looking in that area. Valve does that with Like You, so yeah, this definitely went to the outside, so it's not this bit. But yeah, let me see if it's where that sort of little tiny shelter thing was out in the garden bit. After I got through that first security door. Because I reckon it might be there. And then once I've checked that body, I'll save and go off the stream regardless. I just want to see if it was there, because I've just thought, oh, thematically, I suppose that is kind of in the middle of the new unlocked area where that guy was. But again, I thought I looked through his stuff and looted some of his stuff and didn't see a keycard anywhere. So that would be technically over here, wouldn't it? And then that was down here around to the back, wasn't it? I think that area. Yeah, here. So yeah, is it going to be this guy? Have a key card somehow. So that just says police truncheon, leather bag, take, but that's just top hat. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, again, the keys are there. Look, but it's not showing up very obviously. So yeah, that's a case of, yeah, the thing was there all along. I just didn't find it because it's not an obvious enough looking key. So again, people say in like games sometimes like, oh, why do they do that silly thing where they make like the keys and all that and like breakable objects have like bright paint on them or whatever? But yeah, that is why. It's so it's a visual indicator when you're coming in. I know there's a bit of glowing fungus there, but still, that fungus is actually more obscuring the thing than anything else. But yeah, so that would be how you know, you would do it sort of. I think if Valve or somebody did it, there would be a light on still in there. You'd give that guy more of a unique looking costume. And again, I know this is a free mod, but I'm just sort of saying how I'd have done it, like with the other keys. There'd be a thing that draws your eye to it, so you know you're meant to be looking a lot more at that thing. Also, you could have just had, personally, I'd have just had the key as like the top thing in his inventory. Because that way, you know, as soon as you look at the body, the key card is the obvious thing. Or have maybe a hook at the back with these keys on. Like a coat hook there with a light right next to it. Casting a shadow with the keys, but whatever. Anyway, we found it now. Mystery solved. But yeah, that's more of a game design kind of rant there of ways that, you know, you're meant to visually clue the person to where you're walking. Right, anyway, have a good day, Rajiv, and I will, like I said, not be streaming again today, but I will hopefully do a stream tomorrow and that. But yeah, right, see you then.